Hi, welcome to English 101. I'll be your instructor for the semester and my name is Sonia Crafts. The purpose of this video is to provide a brief overview of the course and its expectations, as well as how to navigate the course on D2L. If you have any questions, you can always email me or chat with me, and that contact information will be found at the end of the video, as well as on the D2L homepage. Anything found in this video will also be found on D2L, so don't worry if you missed something or if I'm going too fast. You don't need to write anything down. Just take a second to listen to the video, and hopefully it will give you a better understanding of the course as well as its expectations. So before I get started with this video, I wanted to give you a little bit of information about me. My name is Sonia, and that's how you can call me in your emails as well as chats. You don't need to call me Professor Crafts or Mrs. Crafts or anything like that. I've been teaching at HAC since 2013, and when I'm not teaching, I'll definitely be at home watching my kids, Adel and Augie, as well as possibly writing for my blog, which is Wild Lot Press. I have an MFA in creative writing from Temple University, as well as a bachelor's degree in writing and philosophy from the University of Pittsburgh. I love writing, and it's my hope that even though college writing can be tedious or hard at times, I can make your experience this semester enjoyable as well as useful. It's a good idea to take a minute to familiarize yourself with the course goals as provided by the English department for this specific course. They're listed here as well as in your syllabus, as well as on our first weekly module overview. Essentially, by the end of the class, you'll be expected to be able to understand how to write essays tailored to a specific audience or purpose using what we call the writing process. That's a series of steps that begins with brainstorming and ends with your carefully polished piece of writing. When I mark your essays, I'll help you as individuals perfect your writing, your diction and syntax, or the way you write and compose your sentences in a grammatically correct fashion. In addition to just perfecting your writing, we'll also work on critical thinking skills to understand readings and be able to apply their ideas to our essays, using them as support for our arguments, and of course, citing them using MLA citation, which is standard for English classes. This might seem like a lot, but we'll work on it bit by bit, week by week, over the course of lots of different activities and assignments this semester. Our course is divided up into weekly modules, and you can expect each module to take about 6 hours to complete, though some weeks will be more, and this also depends on each individual student. Although some lessons in each of the 3 major assignments will span several weeks or several modules, you'll only be responsible for completing 1 week at a time. Once that weekly module closes, however, it's gone, so you need to make sure you complete all the work for the week by the close of the module. So lastly, I'd like to take a few minutes to explore D2L and our homepage with you. We're going to look at the Start Here module, which contains all the important course policies and resources. We'll also take a look at the homepage, which is your landing page when you first get on D2L, which includes the content browser, news, contact info, the calendar, as well as information about the book. Then we'll dive into the first weekly module, which will always include an overview, content, as well as activities and assessments. So if you're watching this video, you've already delved into the course material successfully, but I just wanted to take a minute to show you some important elements of our online course. When you log in and land on the homepage, the first thing you'll want to check out is the news. I won't necessarily make an announcement each week, but really important information can be found here, including schedule changes, updates, and useful resources. You can find my information right up top as well, and the calendar is right below it, which will display upcoming due dates for assignments, quizzes, and discussion and activity board posts. And the information for our book can be found on the home page as well. Most importantly, however, is the content, and content can be accessed through the content browser or the content tab at the top of the page. Only 1 week will be released at a time, so you won't be able to see the content for the whole course until the end of the semester. The Start Here module, which can be accessed by clicking here, contains Some really important items including resources for tutoring and technology help, as well as the course syllabus and expectations. So be sure to take some time to review this before you delve into week 1. So now I'd like to show you how to navigate the weekly modules, which is where you're going to be spending most of the time. So when you first log into the course, you're going to land on the home page, and then you can probably just go right to the content browser. You'll click on the weekly module, and it's divided into 3 sections: the overview, the content, and the activities and assessments. Your overview contains both a written overview as well as a checklist, and you can click on them from this navigation menu, or you can click on it and then use the arrows at the top of the page to click through from one piece of content to the next. So here's the written overview, which contains information about what's expected for the week, what the course will cover, as well as all of the things you'll be doing over the course of the week. I'm going to click through to the checklist, and here you can check off the individual items as you complete them so you know what you've done and what you haven't done. And if you keep clicking through, it'll automatically send you to the actual content of the week. Once you've gone through and completed all of that, all of the content for the week, I should say, you'll then move on to the activities and assessments. So the content is stuff that you read or watch, and activities and assessments are things you do. They're the discussion board posts, activity board posts, quizzes, and assignments. So while you'll mainly use the content browser to access course materials, individual elements, including your grades, can be accessed on the top of the menu. Grades, quizzes, Dropbox, discussions, as well as content and email. So that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope that it helps you better understand the class, its expectations, as well as how to navigate it on D2L. But if you do have any questions, don't forget, you can contact me at any time, either through email, scrafts@hack.edu, or using my email address to chat with me on Google Hangouts. It might take me a little bit of extra time to get back to you if you're not talking to me during office hours, but I'll gladly respond using either method. I look forward to meeting with you and talking with you either through email, chat, in person. If you want to be on campus, I'm at the Lancaster campus, as well as responding to your discussion board posts and your individual assignments. Have a great semester.